and
it's like they're bored.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, like that's a red flag. The long-term single, it would be, I would think, if it's, I'm like, okay, is this person not changing, like internally, like they're not making a change in their life? I don't know. It could be, but I would say multiple is probably more red flag.
Okay.
All right.
For you?
A red flag is to be single for a long time.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because girls are single are into like, oh, I'm so independent. I don't need a man.
Okay.
Which
So you
means,
Okay.
which means they're constantly just having sneaky links and
Wait, so why are you single?
because I'm focusing on my career.
Oh, there you go.
What does that mean?
Touche.
No, fun fact, I never been in a relationship before. I'm 21.
Never.
Never, no.
Holy. Okay.
Why not?
Because guys, all they do is lie. Lie for sex.
Agreed.
All right. Fair enough. All right. So you're saying independence, and then that leads to them being more promiscuous.
Yes.
Okay.
Big red flag.
Okay. What's your cutoff for how long a girl's been single for too long?
2 years.
Not 21 years?
No, because I was raised with my mom and she was very strict on me. Like I couldn't go out to the clubs. I couldn't go out with friends. Nothing. Because she knew what that meant. And now that I'm older, I see why she was like that.
Do you go to clubs now?
I don't.
Where do you go?
Stop the cap.
On boats,
I
yachts.
just work. That's all
Chris,
I
you still
do.
on boats?
Yep, boats, yachts. Yeah.
You on boats and yachts?
I've never been on a yacht before. Never.
No?
Never.
Not you will be your mommy. Someone's gonna invite you. Watch.
I don't know about
Somebody
that.
might.
All right. What about you? What is a bigger red flag for a woman? Many different relationships or single for a long period of time?
I would say single because
Why?
I feel like
Merch.
women who are single for a long time, it's just giving like something is wrong. Why a man is trying
It's
to
giving.
pursue you.
Okay.
It's giving
You know?
negative
giving-
energy.
Can you tell me
giving
what is
negative.
typically wrong with women that are single for a long period of time? Go ahead.
I feel like men, if they're not attracted to you, that means that there's something with you that they're not attracted to. So if you're single for a long period of time, there's something wrong.
Yeah, but I'm asking you, what do you think that wrong would be most of the time?
Probably that they're just not attractive as far as their mindset.
What makes them not, their mindset isn't attractive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because a man wants somebody that has a little bit of sense, not just a hoe.
Okay.
Why are you single?
I'm single because I haven't found somebody that's compatible, and I'm trying to focus on myself.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Okay.
I attract a lot of people. It's just I don't want them.
Attract a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dicks.
I guess.
Like sex and shit. All right, cool.
No,
Alright.
not just sexual. I just feel like I attract a lot of guys, but I think they're not emotionally intelligent, and I don't want a guy who doesn't have sense.
Can you define emotional intelligence for us?
I feel like if you don't have control over your emotions, like let's say you're upset at something or you're sad about something and you react instead of handling it with precaution, I don't trust you because you're all over the place. And I can't trust you to lead me, basically. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Valid?
So, what is too long for you as far as a woman being single, in your opinion?
I would say about 3 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you agree with her on 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years is about.
How long have you been single?
Probably like a year.
Nah,
it's
more than
cap.
3 years.
Yeah, more than 3 years.
She's trying to be slick.
She's trying to be slick.
Probably about a year.
Yeah. All right. What about you? What is more of a red flag? Too many relationships or single for a long period of time?
I would say too many relationships because I feel like relationships can serve as a distraction from you facing yourself and being in stillness with yourself and meditation and just facing all of your own inner demons, because a lot of people end up in relationships to distract themselves and project their issues and their traumas onto their partners instead of actually doing the inner work. And I've done the work being celibate for a while and spiritually cleansing myself and detoxing, and I feel like you have to be celibate for a while to attract a higher quality partner that really matches
How long
your
were you
energy.
celibate for?
2
A
days.
year and a half.
That's cap, bro.
You were
Stop the
celibate
cap.
for a year and a half?
Yes.
That's cap, bro.
Were
I'm
you
assuming
twerking
since
the
you
whole
have your
time?
guy now, you're not celibate?
Facts.
Okay. So before you got with him, you were celibate for a year and a half.
No, I was celibate before him for 8 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so you made him wait? What? Wait, how much is that? You say you were celibate 8 months, right?
Yeah.
Then you met him.
And then I was celibate another time for a year and a half to like really cleanse my womb and my energy.
So you made him wait that long?
No, I never had sex with him like beforehand. I was like just friends with him from a distance. And then when I came here,
She friends with him for 3 years.
Yeah, overseas.
So how long did you make him wait until y'all smashed?
like a week,
At least you're
Okay, so
honest.
when you got here, it was a week.
pretty much.
Oh, he was already here in Miami.
Yeah, he lives here. So,
Do you live with him?
yes.
Oh, so he pays rent.
Not exactly.
Wait,
Wait,
so
you pay rent?
It's like partial.
How do you pay
We
rent?
help each other
How do you pay rent?
through my online income and just however I generate income.
The birth dance.
And then he makes
Twerk it, twerk it.
and then he makes
Sacred.
income mostly off of
Sacred.
art.
Sacred
Sacred.
birth dance, right?
Sacred.
Is it the
And his
sacred birth
business.
dance?
Yeah, sacred.
Okay.
Not only that, but also my businesses, and I'm also working on e-commerce and like my drop shipping store and different
You are
revenues and
funny. I
income.
don't know what it is. You're
and
just
also
funny.
forex trading.
Bro, what?
Bro,
Bruh.
y'all scammers, bro.
Yo,
Yo, she
You
gave
do
like
too much.
every
Yo.
profession of every like
Yeah,
Miami
you do
girl
every
that's
trade.
like,
I'm an entrepreneur.
yeah, I do
I
all
mean, I
this
am
shit.
though.
Just
Oh
like,
my
wait,
God.
what?
A jack of all trades. is a
But I'll
master
say
of
I'm more
none.
so an artist, but I'm also an entrepreneur too. But I'm just very creative. Like my ultimate goal in life is just to share my creative expression with the world.
By birth dancing, nigga.
Not
stop
only
hating.
that, but actually my
What the fuck
writing,
is
like
this?
actually share my writing with the world
You can't be serious.
and just spread love.
You know what's funny? A lot of girls talk like she does.
Yeah.
Bro. Like that. They're like, y'all think this is funny, guys. Just so y'all know, a lot of women talk like she does and communicates the way that she does.
This is a psyop, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No offense. I'm just you're a great
I
case
mean, I
study.
went through some MK Ultra shit before, so
Bro. I call, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you-
some acid.
You lost me.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, but here's the thing. Y'all in the chat are laughing. Like a lot of girls speak like this and convey themselves this way. So don't, yo, man, this is a great case study right now. Actually, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah.
No, for real, man. This is great.
Oh,
This is
man.
great. I can't wait till he who shall not be named shall be here.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we at here? Actually, you know what?
Oh, we did that one.
Well, yeah, we did this one. And Chris, call it still 20 or 50?
After he who comes, 50.
Okay. All right then. Blackest Panther goes, F&F International, W Africa, Wakanda Forever. Good evening, ladies. Why do you think women's sexuality has been suppressed, restricted since the beginning of human civilization across pretty much all known cultures? Do you think it makes any sense? Why? I'll make this simple. Why did they suppress female sexuality since the beginning of time, ladies? Do you think it's good, bad, and do you think it makes sense? We can start right here with you, Miss Birth Dance.
okay. Yeah, I feel like it's because women's wombs hold like the ultimate power to creation.
Okay.
Like we're the ultimate souls that bridge the gateway between the physical realm and the spiritual realm through our very wombs, because we literally birth life into this existence through our womb. So they've tried to suppress the woman's power, and they've tried to create a sort of patriarchy where men are on top and distort the divine feminine and divine masculine from really working together as a unit, like it was in ancient civilizations where they used to actually look up to the woman. The woman was actually the ruler.
She
If
was
you
God,
look
right?
into ancient Kemet and ancient Egypt, it was really the woman and the divine goddess who.
Yeah, she was God, right?
Yep.
See, this is where the world's fucked up, man. People like you.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
So you said something. Wait, I'm confused. You said something about the patriarchy?
Right, and that's why the feminine power has been so suppressed, because they don't want women really coming into our power
Facts.
and working as a unit together. Because
Yeah.
if we actually worked in unity and not jealousy, then we would transform the whole consciousness of humanity.
And level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it
And
be
be
fair
at
to say
peace.
that men and women work together, which is why the patriarchy was successful in the first place?
No, it was because we weren't working together. There's a disconnection,
Yeah.
and we keep looping through traumas. It's only until the divine feminine and masculine actually work together that we'll see progression in this society, in this world. But we're just looping through a lot of traumas and unconscious patterns, and that's why society and a lot of relationship issues happen the way they are today, and why the world looks the way it is today. and why society is so fucked up is because we're not actually looking in the mirror of ourselves and creating a space of safe and authentic communication between the masculine and feminine to actually heal and elevate and integrate our shadows and our traumas to truly progress into a higher reality and a higher frequency.
This might sound weird, right? Question for you. Aliens. You ever seen one?
I am one.
Yo, where's the Hennessy, man?
Well, no,
No, seriously.
have you
Oh my
Not
god.
again.
ever been abducted before?
I have. Yeah, like by the Pleiadians.
What did they look like? No, I'm being honest here.
It looked like humanoids. Actually, I went to an ayahuasca ceremony in
There
Los
we go.
Angeles.
There you go. There you go.
And then I saw a Lyran being, which is like a feline humanoid. It looks like a cat human type of being.
Yeah.
And I saw it during the ayahuasca ceremony. I actually jumped into like my energy. Like
No
it
way.
literally emerged into
Me
my
too.
for real.
Yeah.
deadass.
That was funny as hell.
So confused. Yeah, but it was a pretty powerful experience.
Yo.
All right, get Chris the Hennessy.
I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people gotta numb themselves out with alcohol and not really like feel
Yeah,
into their heart.
Yeah, here you talk.
All right. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
All right.
She's last.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay. Going back to the question, why do you think female sexuality has been suppressed for the longest amount of time? And do you think it makes sense?
To be honest, I think women are more emotional.
Okay.
And I think that's why a lot of men don't trust our judgment, because sometimes we're emotional and we make the wrong decisions in the heat of the moment.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank God, man.
Okay.
You learned something.
So you think
No, I
that
just know.
but it's female sexuality though suppressed and restricted. Do you think the sexuality has to do with their emotions? To bring it full circle, because that's the question specifically.
What do you mean? Sexuality.
Yeah, the question is, women sexuality has been suppressed or restricted since the beginning of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you why do you think that is, and then do you think it makes sense?
To be honest,
Yes or no, and why?
I think that everything's about a balance, and I think women should be included a little bit. And I think both men and women should work together. Like, I do piggyback off of what she's saying because it doesn't make sense. We should both be incorporated to create something better for everybody, not just
That doesn't answer
one-sided.
the question.
What do you mean?
The question is, why do you think women's sexuality has been suppressed and restricted since the beginning of human civilization?
Because they're emotional.
Okay, because they're
Yeah.
emotional.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think this is good? Do you think it makes sense? Yes or no, and why?
I'm saying it's not that good because you need both people to make conscious decisions on everybody. You can't just have men make decisions for everyone. It doesn't
So
make
who
sense.
should be the final decision maker in your opinion?
I think
then?
it should be both. It shouldn't be
can't be
nobody.
both.
Yes,
Can't
it
be-
can. You
How?
okay? You have, just like you have a Congress, you have a certain amount of people. Same thing.
But
Yeah,
there's
the
one
president can veto that.
final maker
Yeah,
for choices.
Damn.
there always has to be a hierarchy in anything.
That's a good question.
There's a CEO.
This is why the patriarchy works. See,
you know,
all right.
committee.
we'll come back to you.
That's a good question. Damn. I don't think men should either. I think it should be both, but you're right. There has to be one.
So half
yeah.
woman,
So
half man.
if you had to pick one gender to
Mhm.
make the final decision, who would you pick?
Be honest.
I would say women.
Wow.
Even though by your own definition, women are more emotional and more prone
Yes.
to make emotional decisions, which could be erratic.
But at the same time, they are in more nurturing roles, so they're more in touch with the population than men are.
Oh, interesting. So why don't you go ahead and take that mindset with your man? Did you say a second ago you want emotional, intelligence and all this other crap?
Ooh.
Yes,
He could be more
however,
nurturing to you.
you have to
Why don't
also
you
be.
accept that?
But you're also the same man that was in the classroom and in the same hospital that those women were in. So at the end of the day, you're still affected by them.
I find it interesting that for your own survival and you having you want them to have emotional intelligence, but when we're talking about society and the betterment of human progress, you want a woman to lead it. But you would never even have a woman
I
lead it
said
in your own
both.
personal relationship.
I said both, but I had to make a choice, and I
you,
would say
and you
women.
think it's women.
I would say because we're more in touch with our nurturing side. Men
and
are
your
not as
emotional
nurturing.
stuff and emotions, which you
Yes.
literally just were not a fan of when we talked about it before with a man.
No, I'm not a fan of it, but at the same time, women play a dominant role in making sure that people are who they are right now as we speak.
Yo,
This is incredible.
You've been looping for like 10 minutes straight, but
it's the truth though. Women are in classrooms, women are in hospitals, they affect every single person. So what do you mean? Why can't they be in power too?
If you were on a plane
Yeah.
going to Africa from here,
Mm-hmm.
what pilot would you want, man or woman?
I feel like as long as your experience, you could drive me.
She's on a period. She's emotional. She's got a breakup.
But men also have a thing where they don't know how to control their emotions sometimes too, because they're not taught that either.
Okay, so both of them have issues. They're both emotional. Who you picking as a pilot?
I don't want to say based off of their sex or gender. It's just off of their person. Are
You
they?
just said a second ago you're okay with women leading it.
Yes, because they're more nurturing
But you're
than
making
men.
a decision off gender.
Okay, but that's not the same thing as what he's asking.
I am.
No, because you're asking me about a pilot, not somebody who's leading the world. That's two different things.
It's your safety.
I would just say a man for argument's sake.
Nah, that's fine, man. You just been contradicting yourself all night. It's fantastic, though.
No.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
not.
Okay, so let's see here. Women's sexuality has been suppressed, restricted since the beginning of human civilization, okay? Do you think this makes sense, yes or no, and why?
Yes, because women and men are not the same.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
It means a man that having 100+ body count is not the same as a woman having that same body count. It's not the same because men do the fucking, not women.
Okay.
Therefore, a woman body count should be very sacred. She should definitely have her lower body count.
Not 1,000?
No.
Okay.
It's like having a Ferrari, you know. You're not going to want to buy a Ferrari that's like, it's being used so many times. You're going to prefer the one that has less miles, right?
I still drive it, though.
Bro, you're a misogynist. You're a misogynist, bro.
Misogyny.
You're a misogynist, bro. Get her out of here, man.
I still drive it, though.
Vroom, vroom. 1,000 miles.
You wouldn't buy it.
Okay. Oh, shit.
I'll drive it.
Okay.
For a long time.
What about you? Why do you think women's sexuality has been suppressed or restricted since the beginning of time?
Well,
Do you think it makes sense, yes or no? Why?
it makes sense. I think just because of cultures and religions, I think people's cultures follow certain religions, and I have my religion, and other people have theirs, and I feel like for
What's
me,
yours?
a Kabbalist, I'm Jewish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but everybody has their own religions and how they view sex and marriage and everything. And who am I to tell someone that is Muslim to live a certain way and me have my own? Like it makes sense that these different religions, as long as they exist, it'll probably still continue.
So that's why women are suppressed.
In certain religions, they don't have as much freedom as here in like the States. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, but as far as flying like a flight, I mean, I guess man or woman, as long as they're like an Air Force One, like like there's.
Okay, but if you had to choose one though, for your survival and safety through a long plane trip.
Okay, you know how you brought up the period thing? Okay, it's like, okay, a woman with a hysterectomy.
Okay.
Because she won't have a period then. So I'm like, all right, okay. But I don't know that she'll have a hysterectomy, so,
Just say it, man. You know you want to say it, man. Okay, what about you?
I think now that I'm older, I understand as to why women shouldn't be that promiscuous, and I feel that it's because we have like an inner organ, and I think that we have more like spiritual attachment when we engage with more men. Like,
because you're receiving.
Yeah, I feel like they're demons or whatever, like attached to us energetically. So I don't think it's like a good idea. So I think they were doing that to help us out.
Is she right?
Yeah. Facts. Because whenever you have sex, I feel like you exchange energy.
Right.
And you literally have spiritual cords or energy cords to whoever you have sex with.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.